This location originally had a pressure tank, which was removed in advance in the video. It seems the pump head needs to remove the pressure tank first. Along the gap still connected to the pump head, use a screwdriver to pry open the pump head. Base array, you need to push the pump head again to loosen it. Alternatively, you can just take out the screws of the mountain's fixed base. Therefore, the pump head can be determined even after taking off the 4 screws on the bypass rota. After loosening it completely, removing it, the screw that secures the impeller can be taken off using a socket wrench if the proper tools are available. If you don't have a socket, you can use an adjustable accompaniment. Make sure to keep track of all the gaskets and small components during disassembly to avoid losing them. Then the impeller and liquid guide can be removed. When reassembling the impeller, there is a positive and negative side, and the surface shown in the video must be facing up. Once the impeller is taken out, at the finger location, this is the oil seal. The oil seal can be taken out easily. Once the oil seal is removed, install the chassis first. The chassis has a pivot point that stands out from the other 3. It's the area shown in the video. This is connected. The pivot needs to be aligned with the top left corner of the entire machine. In the direction of the chassis is downward. The inverter is positioned on the right, and the marked location should be in the upper left corner. Be cautious in this direction to avoid any errors. If there's an error, it may impact the installation process. Next, we start the process of installing the oil seal. Apply some oil to the chassis area to lubricate it. If there is no oil for mechanical use, I can use it. I attach the oil seal, ensuring the direction is correct. Press it onto the chassis until it is fully depressed. You can add a bit more oil to your hands. Put the oil seal on, press it a few times to make sure it's in the right place. There is a groove at the oil seal position. There will be a clear bounce back when you press it. The oil wind returns to its original position smoothly when pressed at. That's all you need to explain. Next, put the impeller and the liquid guide in order. Flip the yellow leaf to show both sides. The 2 sides are different. The smooth side is downward. This is facing upward. A blade, followed by a guide page, is placed in order. Once the final impeller is installed, remember to take note of the gasket. Put the washer in place and tighten the screw. Then, we add 4 supporting pillars. The support column also has a direction to note. A portion of the Liao dynasty is located above ground. Then, align the screw with this hole. Make sure the circular inlet on the return cover is positioned directly above the entire base plate. Then make sure all the screws are fully tightened. When tightening the screws, make sure to do it diagonally. We apply some oil to the return cover. Apply a bit of oil in this area of the chassis. The whole circumference of the chassis. Finally, The part of assembling the pump head. The pump head is initially aligned with the screw holes. Then press down hard. If the base side is a bit unsteady, first, remove the base. After installing the pump head, put the base back in place. Once the position is set, we begin screwing it. Attempt to leave a single space between the upper and lower rows. Finally, tighten all 6 screws in order. Reinstall the pressure tank, and you're done.